Alright, Infrared, you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to day number 1, part 3 of week 7. For the first time, actually, this season, I'm actually joined by Infrared.
Hello.
It's typically Infrared and Sinks doing things, but since I'm trying to get as many games in myself as possible before I go away for the weekend, Infrared was able to do this one. I was like, you know what? Me and him haven't done a game together, so why not? And here we are.
Yeah, this is very exciting, actually.
And just saying, we played 3 twos matches before this, and we went 2 for 3, so that's pretty good.
We went positive. We kind of went positive.
We went positive. Probably had no business going positive, given who we were facing, but you know, like the fact that we're in those lobbies is just absurd.
That was, bro, there was dudes hitting double resets and then missing, like, donating, like, wide open shots to us with open nets. It was like, alright.
Yeah. But, since, you know, Infrared is the best caster in this server, he is gonna be doing play-by-play. He's gonna be doing play-by-play for me. I'm gonna try my best to do color, try to do what Sinks does best, and try to be better than him, which I won't be. But, nonetheless, on to the matchup. Infrared, once again, you're taking a Monsoon game.
Let's go.
Monsoon coming off a pretty brutal loss to the Kraken last week, who just got absolutely destroyed by the Cyclones this week. You gotta wonder if that's gonna be living in their heads in this match against the Sharks.
It could be. I mean, they didn't play a bad... I don't think they played a bad series. I just think it was mostly just missed shots in that game. And I think the stats show that all of them were like a third or just a little bit above that. So in terms of shot accuracy,
it was just interesting watching that game because we know what the Kraken can do and that they're literally a coin flip on who they play as, and it flipped in favor of the Kraken that week. And then just to see how they played last match, it's truly impressive how a team can be that one-sided and then go to the complete other side the following week. So
it is.
I think the Monsoon just caught the Kraken at a wrong time. I'm not in panic mode with them yet, but this is going to be a big test of their mental to bounce back from something like that.
Yeah.
On the other side, the Sharks have actually looked a lot better. They haven't truly had a 2v2 or 3v3 series yet. The last 2 times it's been Silks and Driz running 2v2s. I believe they are 1-1. I'm gonna confirm that stat real quick. But Infra, do you have thoughts on the Sharks?
Is this Sage's first game?
This is Sage's first game. This is his debut.
Okay, well then, I hope they've gotten some games together as a team. I hope they're ready to introduce a new player to their lineup, because that's going to be very important.
So the last 2 games have been 2v2s for the Sharks, and week 5 was against the Bolts, and the Bolts won that in 5, and then the Sharks faced the Tridents and beat them in that. So they've had tough matches in the 2v2, and now they're going up against the Monsoon, who seem to be a very strong team. They had a really bad week last week, so question is how they bounce back. I think that's going to be the key question in this series.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think the Monsoon, this is the Monsoon's game to lose in my eyes, because I think they're clear. I wouldn't say clearly the better team. I think they are the better team. It's just, can Fire and Scorchel execute the way they normally do, and Brainiac be that solid third that they need.
Yeah.
Besides that, the only real thing to note is that the goal diff is kind of crazy from both teams. -30 and -18.
Yo, oh my god, is that -30?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also, we've talked about it, but this will be Sage's debut in the league, so I'm curious to see how he plays with Silks and Driz.
Yeah, I think personally he's the key player in this series, I feel like, because if he ends up working really well as a team with the rest of the Sharks, then they're gonna maybe get in Monsoon's head pretty early. Their mental probably isn't amazing already after that last week, so
I agree.
I guess we'll see.
Alright, on to the interviews. So we will be starting with the Sharks, and Driz is going to be taking the pregame. Hey Driz, how you doing?
I'm man.
Good. So last week against the Tridents, you and Silks had a 2v2, and you guys played really well. You beat the Tridents. You pulled off a big upset in the league. So you gotta. Do you have some momentum? You feel like going into this match?
I say we do. You know, I'm positive about it. I think we do.
Okay. I've been doing this a lot with the other teams so far this week. I'm probably going to do this towards the end of the season as well, but we're just kind of looking back through what the Sharks have faced. Obviously, you weren't here the entire time, but
yeah,
your team's path so far is you lost the Cyclones week 1, then lost the Clouds week 2, then lost the Stingrays week 3. So you started 0-3, and then since then you've beat the Kraken, lost the Bolts, and beat the Tridents. So you're 2-1 in the last 3 games. So you guys are kind of finding your stride, trying to find a playoff spot. So how important do you think this game is, and playoff contention wise?
To be honest, I think it's really important, especially because now we're doing an actual 3v3 since we've been only doing 2v2s. So, you know, I think it's really important we hopefully get this win, especially since, you know, we haven't won a lot of games.
And I mean, you're technically last, but you're tied with 4 teams in last place right now. So any one of those teams, and you're facing one of them tonight, so that makes it even bigger.
Okay. That makes it more interesting.
Yeah, it does. So my final question is, what is your prediction for the series? How do you think it's going to go?
Let's see. I think we might go to overtime.
Game 5 overtime?
Yeah.
Okay.
Game 5 overtime.
I would love that. I would love a Game 5 overtime.
Yeah.
Infra, you got anything for Driz before we let him go?
So you guys, as the Sharks, and also the Monsoon, you're both 2-4, which means that whichever one of you wins is definitely going to be going a lot more in the right direction playoffs wise. Does that give this match any sort of like extra value than it normally would?
Yes, it does. Like way more.
That makes sense. Yeah.
We're really trying to win this.
Okay. All right. Well, Driz, I'm gonna drag you back to your team chat, and we will be starting shortly.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh my God, we got Scorchel!
Game 5 overtime would be so peak. Oh
I would love that too.
God.
Yeah.
This already, not to like hype a game up or anything, but this really does feel like a playoff game because this is.
It has Game 5 potential.
This is so important for both teams if they want to make playoffs. They're gonna be fighting for their season. So, but you seem very excited because the next person we're interviewing is none other than Scorchel from the Monsoon.
Bring him in.
Hey,
yes!
Scorchel.
Oh, he's gonna touch me!
What?
The script has flipped.
Anyways.
Alright, well.
Scorchel was here for the Wave Surge game to interview Infrared, and now it is flipped the other way. Infrared will be on the other side casting for Scorchel. So, this is interesting. So, we talked about this with, or me and Infrared talked about this before, but last week against the Kraken was not the best showing for you guys.
Agreed.
Be honest, is that game still in your head going into this week?
No.
Or you shook it off?
No.
Okay,
Just got to be out and be a better team.
Good. I've been doing this with a lot of teams. You were here for it, but we're gonna kind of reflect back on who the Monsoon have faced up to this point. Obviously you weren't here for all of them, but you're here for some of them. So starting week 1, lost the Tridents, lost the Bolts, lost the Cyclones. So you started 0-3, and then since then you beat the Clouds, you beat the Stingrays, and then lost the Kraken. So you're in the same exact boat as the Sharks. Sharks and yourselves started 0-3, and then went 2-1 since. And now here you are at 2-4. So how important do you feel like this match is for your season?
On a realistic level, we have the we don't play the Stingrays again yet, do we? We play the Tridents.
You're gonna play the Tridents back. You're gonna play
the Bolts.
And
the Cyclones.
And you're gonna play the Cyclones. So you've got You've got a very tough stretch.
We close out the schedule with the 3 best teams in the league. In order for us to make the playoffs, we have to take minimum one of those games and hope that other teams drop games.
Yes, exactly.
So realistically, this game is a make or break for the playoffs. If we lose this, we're probably not making it unless we upset the Bolts and beat the Tridents, which I've heard the Tridents team is pretty good. But we will see about that on Friday, I think, at 5, right? Or 6, whatever time it is.
It's either 5 or 6.
Either way, I think the team that we're building right now can compete. I do think that we can take one of those games on that 3-game, blah, blah, blah. I think we take one of those, but I think it starts with today.
So you kind of brought it up yourself that you're both 2-4. There's 4 teams in last place right now at 2-4, and it just so happens this week that all 4 of them are facing each other. So you are facing Sharks, and then I believe Stingrays are facing Clouds. Yeah, so this is
Clouds will win that.
So whoever wins of each of these games will go to a playoff spot. Whoever loses is then 2 games back. So
how many playoff spots are there?
6.
Oh.
So this game has so much meaning for both those matches. So
this game's playoff or bust for both.
Yep, pretty much. So, last question: what is your prediction for the series? How do you think it's gonna go?
Nobody's seen the Sharks team yet, with Sage on there. realistically, I think the only reason why they beat the Tridents is because Jerry's not a very strong 2s player, but he's a good 3s player. And also Solo is kind of more of a 1s player, I'd say. So I don't know how good that Trident's 2v2 really was. I think that was more of a fluke for the Sharks. But I think, realistically, 3-0-3-1.
Okay.
Anything past that's a disappointment for me.
All right. Infrared, you got anything for Scorchel before we let him know?
How does it feel to be the most glorious, beautiful, handsome player in the entire Pelagic Division?
Takes a lot of work, a lot of guts, a lot of
Hey, you rocked that perfectly, bro.
Coming into the league, pulling a team that's 0-3 out of the ground, leading it to a playoff berth.
Yeah, you go, King.
Well,
You go,
Yes,
King.
come on.
Well, now you gotta lead them in the biggest game of your season without question. So.
Oh, it's against a favorite.
Word of advice:
God,
maybe
yeah.
don't tell Fire and Brainiac how important this series is, unless they're already tuning into stream. So
we got a game plan. We got a game plan going into this. We talked about it.
all right.
We're gonna actually think about it instead of just full dive everything like we did against the Kraken with bad mental. That's why we lost. As you saw today, they got absolutely dicked by the So
All right, Scorchel.
we will move on and we will win today.
Okay, Scorchel, we're gonna drag you back down to Monsoon chat.
Yeah, you'll have a good time. I'll see you later.
Yo, knock him dead, bro. Knock him dead.
You got it, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna knock myself dead, Infrared. You got it.
Oh, please don't do that.
All right, gotta get him out of there, bro. Holy crap. All right, sick. Well, that is it for the interviews. I felt like those went longer, especially since the importance of this series in playoff contention. So, we're going to get the players in the lobbies, get them set up, and we'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Oh. Okay, sure, why not?
Yep, we're back. Infra, before we go, what's your prediction for the series?
I have to go with the Monsoon on this one, mate.
I do
think-
too. I think it's gonna be 4 though. I don't think it's.
I agree. Listen, I can believe all I want in my GOAT. I don't know if they take every single game, but I do think they have this one.
I agree. All right, down to you, Infrared.
Oh,
I'll
say
try my
less.
best to I'll try to back you up. All right.
Hey, do your thing. You
I'm
got it, bro.
not Sinks, bro. I'm not.
It's alright. You're better than Sinks. Lock in.
What?
What? I didn't say that. Hello? Am I muted? Hello? Okay. Anyways, are we missing someone?
Nope, we're good.
All right. No, we are missing someone. Wait, no, we're not. What just happened? All right, never mind. Forget it. Ball. Scorchel takes to the wall. Can't get it past Parax into the corner. Firehill catches. Can't carry it past Sage. He's going to touch to the wall. Brainiac's coming. He gets a full boost. Doesn't get a great touch. It's bouncing out. Sage can't get a touch on it either. Brainiac touches past one. Scorchel trying to chase it down for the 50. Overseas to the corner. Scorchel gets beat on the wall. Overseas. Flying off the wall. Gets it past Firehill. That one's going a little bit off to the left. Brainiac's going to clear out of the corner. Parax tries to stop the clear, but Brainiac goes again. And Firehill puts it all the way up the wall. Chasing it into the corner. Trying to put it into the middle. Overseas keeps it in the corner. Brainiac to the middle. Firehill. The shot. A bit weak. Paradox is going to save it. Put it over one's head. But that one's going to go right over Paradox's head and back into the net from Brainiac.
That's going to be so good for the mental of Brainiac, who had a rough week last week. And then to just get the first goal of the game. Not just the first goal of for himself. The first goal of the game. That's going to be huge for him.
Big start for the round 3. We're back underway.
By the
kind
way,
of towards the middle.
Overseas is Driz, and Payrox is Silk.
Okay.
So good luck with that.
Oh my god, his name is Paradox. Okay, anyway. Ball's in the middle. Driz. Waiting for the catch. Puts it off the wall. Scorchel clears. Silks gets the save. Scorchel puts it back onto the backboard because he finds the double tap. It's towards the middle, but it's going to get cleared. Firehill pops it up back on the backboard again. Can he find the double tap? He's up a little too high, but it's the Brainiac. That shot's off to the side. It's cleared. Scorchel trying to put it back into the middle again. It's almost on target. It's saved by all 3 members of the Sharks. Driz brings it up. Off the wall. Putting a shot on. That's a beautiful shot. What a save from Scorchel in the corner. Ball back to the middle though, and Silk is going to score. Did I get that right?
That is Driz. But I mean, amazing shot from Silks, and an even better save. But Silks just stays on it, gets a great pass to Driz.
Okay, Driz is overseas. I got this one. Kickoff's won by Silk. Scorchel to the wall, but it's right back to Silk again. The shot's on target, almost. Firehill's gonna put it out. Driz back to the middle. Scorchel out to the corner. Driz takes possession, onto the wall. He's uncontested right now. What can he do in this position? Gets the flip reset, gets another touch off to the backboard. Is there anyone for the shot? No, Sage to the corner. Scorchel now going back the other way. The counterattack starts here for the Monsoon. Bringing it towards the middle. Can't get it past Driz, and it's cleared. Silk. Brainiac trying to get a touch back to Firehill. He does, but the 50 goes right back towards Silk. Driz. Scorchel taking it up the wall. Gets 2 touches. It's to the back post, but it is saved by Sage. Firehill doesn't find a touch. Sage gonna put it up. Silk. Right to Scorchel. Scorchel now gets blocked on the wall. Nothing coming from it. Brainiac's gonna clear. Brainiac's gonna get another touch now, keeping it going in the right direction for the Monsoon. Ball up in the air. Firehill trying to get a touch towards the middle. And it's out right to Scorchel, and that shot's just off the post. The follow-up from Firehill is saved by Sage. Driz gets the flip reset, leaves it for Sage. Sage can't get a touch. Scorchel to the corner. Bouncing off. It's high, but it is middle. Is there anyone there? Firehill's up, but he can't find the shot. It's back to the middle again. Scorchel's shot saved. Clear to the corner. Scorchel keeping it alive. Sage is going to clear. Firehill off the wall. It's bouncing up in the middle for the Sharks here. A great touch to the corner. Shot saved by Brainiac. So, Firehill clears it. Back towards the middle. It's put up. That one's going to come off the wall dangerously for the Sharks, but Scorchel's going to get a touch on it to clear. Can't get it past another one. And it's bouncing up high. Is there anyone there from the Sharks to shoot it? Brainiac gets a decent touch to Firehill. Firehill waiting for Sage. They get a big clearance. And that one's going to go on net. And it's going to go in!
Some Pelagic Division chaos going on as Fire gets bumped by Scorchel into this. It's going to hit off the ceiling straight down. That is so unfortunate for Silks, who just couldn't get there in time.
Very unfortunate indeed. We're back underway. Monsoon taking the lead. Brainiac in the corner. Gets beat by Silks. Ball coming towards the middle. Brainiac doesn't get a touch. Firehill puts to the corner. Silks still around. Firehill can't get a touch. Scorchel's going to take possession of the ball instead. Still on the wall here, but he's blocked by Driz. Scorchel finds a flick back, but it doesn't meet his teammates. Firehill puts to the corner. Scorchel's going to take possession. They just need to hold this ball 45 seconds if they want to take game 1. Scorchel kind of uncontested here. He takes a weak shot. It's going to be put up by Sage. Silks is up, but he's beat by Firehill. That was a beautiful pass in the middle. Can Brainiac get there for the shot? He's just off. Can Scorchel get there for it? It's back in the middle again. Firehill's up, gets 50'd by Driz, and Silks is going to clear out to Sage. This could be their chance to tie this one back up. 20 seconds. They need something here off this attack. Ball bouncing down. Silks doesn't find a great shot. It's going to get cleared again. Driz keeping it in the middle, but it's right to Firehill. Firehill puts this one on target. Can't find the dunk. It's saved out to the wall. Sage keeping it up, trying to get it past Brainiac. It's up onto the wall once more. Silk, ball bouncing high. The Sharks need something here. 0 seconds. The ball cannot touch the ground. Driz doesn't let it, but Firehill does. So, 1-0 Monsoon in the series.
I mean, what a start for both teams. Both teams looked real solid in that series. As much as Firehill was the MVP of that series, I think Brainiac stood out big time as that third man. We talked about how important the third man for both teams was going to be tonight between Brainiac and Sage. Brainiac was everywhere defensively. And then not only that, he got the first goal of the series to get things going. And the amount of pressure the Monsoon had with 11 shots just is a major standout. The Sharks just couldn't get it out of their own zone. It's just unbelievable. That's a perfect way to start for the Monsoon.
Exactly what they were looking for out of that game one. Really good gameplay from all three members. Even Brainiac scoring very early, setting the tone for himself in this series.
And I hate to bring up toxicity in chat, but like, oh my god.
Yeah, what just happened?
Silks and Brainiac going back and forth. I think this is showing how important a series this is for both teams. That they're trying to chirp each other, trying to get in each other's heads.
Very heated already.
Yeah, but my question is, how did the Sharks respond? Because offensively they were all right, but letting up 11 shots is just too much. It's gonna overpower you.
It is. My question is, have I finally learned their names? Here we go.
Payrox,
what are they doing?
Silks,
I picked up on it. I actually wrote it down. I wrote it down. Don't worry, we're good. My fault, bro. I'm tripping.
I do love a little bit of toxicity, though. I do.
Yeah. No, it brings life to the game here. But we're back underway for game two. Scorchel, that kickoff's to the corner. Silks is the only one around. He puts it in the middle for the Sharks. Is there anyone there? Driz tries to find a shot. It's a bit high. Bouncing down. He's going to come off the wall and go for it again. No one contesting him right now. He puts it into the middle. Sage is there, but that shot doesn't find Sage. It finds Firehill instead, and he's cleared to the corner. Firehill past one. Still with the ball. Sage, that touch wasn't great, but it is back to his teammate. Driz. Double commit there, but it does go to the middle. Is Firehill there? No. Sage clears to his back wall. Silk has a chance here. He's got Scorchel to beat. Can't quite. Scorchel puts it off the post. Sage puts it back in, though. It's still in the middle. It's cleared away now by Firehill. Scorchel with a chance at open net here. Has he hit it? No, it's just off the wall, but it's back in the middle. Brainiac can be there for the finish. It's just high and off to the right. Brainiac trying to pass back to his team. He does find Firehill, but that pass isn't really going anywhere. Silks onto the wall. Try to get it to himself, but it is met by Scorchel. Scorchel out to the middle. It's right to Firehill. A great pass, but it is saved off the shot. Scorchel follow-up shot. Perfect placement, and it's going to go in.
That's just how the Monsoon are getting goals right now. They're just forcing shots and forcing the Sharks to try to make crazy saves. And Silks just couldn't get enough on it. And Scorchel with the follow-up, and it's just forced in their own net.
Relentless pressure finally breaking through the seal is Scorchel with a beautiful shot, I must say. Firehill puts into the middle. Scorchel's just got the full boost. He's there with it. Puts a shot on from deep, but it's going to be saved pretty easily by Sage. Firehill can't get a touch. He gets bumped. This one bouncing out. It's going to be 50. It's still in the middle. Sage puts it up. It's hit back by Driz. Right to Firehill. Can he put a shot on target? He can, but it's a great save. The follow-up from Firehill. He's backwards, and he still finds the shot bottom left, and it's a goal.
Another example of that pressure they're putting on. Forcing Silks to make a crazy save, and then Firehill just finds the open space and taps it into it.
A lot of shots already. We're a minute and a half into this game. They've already got 4. Scorchel taps into the corner. He's going to try and follow this one up. Sage doesn't get a hit. Driz does, but it's right back out to Firehill. That one bouncing into the middle. Scorchel trying to find the read. He can't quite. Driz is going to take it out to the wall. Scorchel, what a demo. All right. Ball's still out, though. Silk tries to put it into the corner, but it's right into the hands of the Monsoon. Scorchel following this one up on the wall. He doesn't have any boost. What can he do? Gets a touch, still has possession in the corner, trying to 50 it into the middle. That one's up for Firehill. Can he find a shot? No, but again, this pressure. Ball's in the middle right now. But Silks, let's find a clear. Another awkward spot the Sharks find themselves in here just due to the sheer volume of shots that the Monsoon were able to put on. Stokes can't find a touch. Scorchel does, and that one's on target as well. It's a little bit high, but the follow-up just off the post. Firehill keeps it in the middle. Brainiac's there for the shot. What a save from Silks. And Driz clears. Scorchel doesn't let him get anywhere. He meets him right there, and Brainiac's going to put it back into the corner. So no offense really at all from the Sharks so far this game. 0 shots, and we're halfway through. Scorchel puts this one back deep again. The touch right back out to him. He's going to try and pass it back to his team, but Sage gets involved. Doesn't let that happen. Sage into the middle, right to Driz for a great shot and a goal.
You were talking about the volume the Monsoon have had, but the Sharks haven't had that, but they're taking advantage of the chances they get. That is a great pass by Silks, and then Driz was just on the other end of it.
Driz with great vision. Silks talking in chat again. Does he know it's not team chat? Silks to the wall, right to Driz. Takes an air dribble. Great touch there. That one almost finds its way in. What a save from Scorchel. Silks can't find a shot. And that's a brilliant one. Firehill for the clearance. Scorchel puts it out in the corner. It's going to get past Sage. Driz up on the wall. Clears. He's met by Brainiac. Can he find another touch here? Brainiac backflips it over him. That's a great touch there to keep forcing. Firehill can't find a touch. He leaves it for Scorchel. Scorchel gets it past one. Can he get another touch? No, it's put into the corner by Driz. Driz still with it. He gets it past Firehill. Can't get it past Brainiac. It's a great touch there. Silks into the corner. And nothing doing on this attack for the Monsoon. Driz is going to try and clear. He's gone a little bit too high, but it is cleared anyways. Into the corner. Sage looking to try and put this one in the middle. He can't quite do it. Scorchel's going to clear out again. Sharks find themselves down by 1 late in this game again. That's a great save. Silks. No follow-up is there despite it bouncing down in the middle. It's going to be cleared out again. Brainiac. Ball's met by Silks. Flicked up, but it's right to Scorchel. He has a chance to get another touch. Firehill's getting another touch. It's off the backboard. Brainiac there for the shot. Scorchel keeps it alive, but Driz is going to clear. Brainiac's right there. The 50 goes back in the Sharks' direction. Brainiac, great touch to get back to Scorchel. But Scorchel put it right on the wall. It's right into Driz. Firehill's going to clear. Scorchel following. Trying to find a way to put this middle. It's right to Firehill, but Sage, the 50's going to clear it out. Waiting for the ball to drop. Trying to take possession. Can't quite find a touch. Driz is 50 by Brainiac. Scorchel's up now for this ball. He's 50 by Silks. Ball been in this spot for the last like 5 seconds. 30 seconds left now in the game. Sharks need another goal. They're down 1 once again. Driz can't get it past Firehill. And they need to get back on offense if they want a chance at this game. But right now, it's all Monsoon. Scorchel waiting for the ball to fall to him. Sage gets it past him, but it's right to Firehill. Firehill with 50, getting 2 of them to commit. Scorchel on a one-on-one with Sage. He gets the fake, but not the shot, and Silk's going to put to the corner. This is their last chance. 3 seconds on the clock. They need a 0-second goal. It's been put back the other way. Ball can't touch the ground again. It almost does, but it's still alive. Silks up high. Driz is there, but is met in the air by Scorchel, and the Monsoon killed this game to take a 2-0 series lead.
This felt like the same exact game as game 1. I think it was the same score, dude. 2-1 again. But this time, I feel like Brainiac and Sage were more quiet, and we just saw how the first and second rounders on each team really shine. I feel like Silks defensively was just everywhere, but he couldn't get going offensively because he just had to sit back. That's been the big issue with the Sharks this series. They had 2 shots and 1 goal. They were 50% shooting, but the problem is they're not getting enough shots to counteract the fact that the Monsoon had 7 shots. Like the volume is just too much for them to handle.
100%. Monsoon's ability to crash the net in this game, in this series so far, has been completely unmatchable by the Sharks, to say the least. They're 2 shots. Monsoon had 7 in this game.
The thing is, with all that pressure though, that leads to counters, which was the 1 goal that the Sharks had. If the Sharks can get out of their own defensive end quick, either with a bang or just finding a teammate on the wall and then just seeing what happens, you're gonna lead yourselves into 2-on-1 opportunities if they can get out of their zone.
They almost had a chance there at 0 seconds. There's a great pass to the middle from Silks, but they had both the Monsoons round 1 and 2s waiting back with full boost to counter the play to Driz. So it didn't end up working, but we're back on the way for game 3. Car switched here for Silks. He's back. He's now in a Fenix. Scorchel takes it past Sage. Gets met by Drizz though. Brainiac trying to catch it. He does put it forward. Scorchel's there. Fakes! And that one rolls up off the post, but Sage is going to clear it out. Right back to Scorchel. Scorchel not a lot of boost, but he does have the ball. Can he get it into the middle? Kind of he can. It's still around, but it is bouncing outwards, and Drizz is going to full clear it. Brainiac keeping it in the middle. But that ball is surrounded by Sharks players. This is their chance. They're swarming. Sage puts it past one. The 50 from Silks can't find its way in. Scorchel with a great save. Drizz puts it back in the middle. Is there anyone there? He's going to be there himself, but he can't find a shot either. Silks puts it in the middle. It's a bit high. Scorchel, not an amazing touch, but it is down to his teammates. Sage can't find a touch, but it is back out to Drizz. That shot near post and in, and the Sharks have their first lead of the series.
It's exactly what I was talking about with the volume. They need to get more volume of shots. They don't have to be placed shots perfectly. Just get shots on net because you're going to force them to make saves, just like they did.
That's exactly what they wanted. They were doing what the Monsoon have been doing to them all game. They crashed the net. They exposed the opportunities that are given to them. And it looks like it's happening again here. Sage putting up onto the wall. Sharks back on offense once more. But no one's challenging this ball. Firehill puts it up to Scorchel. A little bit behind it, but he does get a touch forward. Right to Silks. Silks into the middle. Brainiac clears. No one there. That shot's on target, actually, but it's going to be saved by Drizz. Firehill puts it back into the middle. Sage is there. Can't find a touch, but Silks can. It's cleared. Scorchel doesn't challenge. Does get the save on the shot, but it's high and it's dangerous for the Sharks. Double commit there from the 1 and 2 for Monsoon. It's going to be caught by Silks. Can't get it past Firehill, but he has full boost and the ball on the wall. What can he do? Bouncing down. Sage is up. Putting it towards the middle. Scorchel going to keep it in the corner. Sage can't get it past Scorchel. Scorchel clears it. Past one, leaves it for Brainiac, but it's not a great pass. Drizz's shot just high. Ball still in the middle. Firehill, great 50, and another great 50 to keep this one going forward for the Monsoon. Is there anyone there for the shot? Silks puts to the corner. Firehill pops it up. Scorchel's there. Can he read the backboard? Not as quick as Silks can, and Silks clears out to the side. Brainiac gets beat by Drizz. Firehill also gets beat by Drizz. Ball bouncing down off the crossbar. And Silks' shot is saved by Sage. He put it into his teammate. So another almost opportunity for the Sharks. They've been red hot so far this game. Scorchel shot doesn't find its way in, but the follow-up almost does. And it's going to roll in bottom left for Scorchel.
This is a big mental moment test for the Sharks. You had such a chance. Your teammate saves your own shot, and then 10 seconds later, you let up a goal like that. This is crucial 2 minutes for the Sharks.
They've looked a lot faster and a lot cleaner this game offensively, but the defense is beginning to lack. Silks puts it up. No one else from the Sharks there. Firehill gets it past him, but it's met by Sage. Scorchel to the middle. Firehill is there, but Scorchel's going to take the 50 off Silks instead. Takes the corner boost. Firehill gets 50'd by Drizz, but it's in the middle for the Monsoon. Silks is going to clear. Scorchel's touch towards his own net, and that is a disastrous own goal.
I mean, that's a really tough play for Scorchel, but if you see a hot shot like this coming, the best thing you can do is try to pop it off that backboard. He tries to catch it, and then he just slowly watches it go into his own net.
It's a really unfortunate touch. I'm sure he'll bounce back because he's glorious. Anyways, ball bouncing in the middle. Scorchel up. Can he find the immediate follow-up? No, it's still in the middle. And Drizz puts it past Brainiac. That shot's not on target, but it's dangerous again for the Sharks. Silks, can he find his way past Scorchel here? No, Firehill coming back for a great save. And the clear to the corner. Firehill, past 2 already. But Drizz is the last man back. He's got full boost and he clears. No one from the Monsoon able to catch this. Sage gets a touch past Brainiac and a pass to the middle. But Scorchel meets Silks before he can do anything with it. Firehill up now, trying to put this one on target. Drizz to the corner. Drizz try to get it past Scorchel. He can't get it past Brainiac, who covers for Scorchel. They switch spots in the rotation, but Sage clears to the corner anyways. Scorchel does get beat by Sage, but that ball is going to be met by the Monsoon. Firehill clears, and that one's bouncing out. Firehill's still there. Now it's Scorchel, ball bouncing into the corner. Monsoon, a minute and a half. They're in the exact position right now that the Sharks have been in the last 2 games. They're down 2-1. Time starting to dwindle. They need an attack if they want to take this series in 3. Double commit coming out here from the Sharks. But Silks does find a touch. Scorchel does not, but Firehill does. It's back into the middle. Cleared away by Silks, who's having a defensive masterclass this game, I might say. as he puts that one again out to the corner and meets Scorchel again. He's been on fire so far in the back. Brainiac can't find a shot. It's bouncing backwards. Sage is still there. He's getting it past Fireheel. Silks to the middle. Sage pops it up. Is there anyone there from the Sharks to the shot? No. But it's put back onto the backboard for Driz, and he does beat Brainiac, and the Sharks are up by 2.
Scorchel tries to get a clear here, and then Driz just reads it perfectly off the backboard, and then it's just Brainiac back. He does his job. He does what he needs to do. Now the Sharks are up 2.
47 seconds for Monsoon to find 2 goals. Sharks have done exactly what they needed to stay alive in this series. Not an amazing kickoff for them, though. Driz has to clear to the corner. 0 boost. Scorchel pops it down middle. It's cleared away well by Silks. Fireheel trying to keep it alive. He can't get a touch either. 30 seconds left. Pressure now mounting for the Monsoon. Silks. It's past 1. Sage backflips it. Not a great touch, but Silks is there for it anyways. Fireheel, no boost. Trying to keep this attack going forward for the Monsoon. It's there for Brainiac. Ball bouncing into the middle. Scorchel with no boost either. Brainiac finds a shot on target almost. Sage clears. Brainiac dunks. It's kind of up in the middle. Fireheel is up. He popped it down for Scorchel, but Scorchel has no boost to go for it. Driz up for the ball. 5 seconds left. Silks puts it on. And this game is going to be won by the Sharks. Ball hits the ground, and they are still alive.
That's so big for the Sharks, because now when you're trying to get a reverse sweep, after that third game is the hardest game. Because once you win 1, you think, yeah, you got the momentum. And then once you win game 4, then it's just anyone can win. Anything can happen at any time. So that first game, getting that win is so crucial. And I just gotta say, I don't think Fireheel had his best stuff that series. He was just missing a lot of stuff that he wasn't missing the first half of the season.
No, I agree.
I think the Monsoon gotta try to find a way to get him some momentum himself, mechanically. Just let him see a goal go in, like a really good one, like a banger shot or something. Just get him some momentum before this game.
Get him back his confidence is gonna be what they're hoping for.
But these teams got to think about how important this series is for playoff-wise. They need to have that fight.
Looks like Silks almost joined the wrong team there, but all right, we're underway. Game 4. Tension truly rising in this series now as we're here. Monsoon thought they were going to have the sweep, but it was 3 straight close games, so this really is anyone's series. Fireheel reads the touch for it and gets to Driz. Ball played into the corner. Brainiac trying to touch it in the middle, but it's met by Sage. A 2-round 350ing. Silks puts it past Scorchel. Fireheel's back there. He's got full boost and the ball. He beats one, but it's right to Driz. Driz's shot is high, but it is in the middle. He can't read it. Silks can't put a shot on it. It's into the corner. Scorchel past 1. Can he put a shot on target? It's off the post to the middle for Fireheel. That shot just to the right. What could have been an early lead for the Monsoon is turning disastrously really quickly into a counterattack for the Sharks. We're back the other way, but Scorchel's met it. And he puts it out. Silks takes possession, trying to take it towards the wall. Gets met well by Brainiac. I must say, he's on fire with his 50 so far in this series. He's been doing great. Fireheel trying to put this one in the middle. He does. And that touches right back out to Scorchel. Scorchel, bit high. Ball bouncing into the corner. Brainiac's there. He put him back into the middle. Awkward touch for Driz. It's right back out to Brainiac, who's put it awkward again for the Sharks. And Fireheel, this time he doesn't miss. It's in, and the Monsoon are up.
Not only is that huge for Fireheel's momentum to get himself going, but I mean, what 50s by Brainiac? He pinches it off the corner and then gets another touch off the left wall mid towards Fireheel to get him going as well.
Brainiac's been an absolute rock so far in this series, but especially in this game. And we're back underway. Fireheel up onto the backboard, putting it middle. He double taps it off for Scorchel. Scorchel, what a play and what a shot from Scorchel!
And here come the Monsoon. I mean, after what happened Game 3, they gotta be heated with how they played. And now Scorchel just gets 2 quick goals for his team.
And he's chirping. He's chirping again. What a great pass. I gotta say, what a great pass that was from Fireheel. Fully got his confidence back in those last 2 plays. And he's back at it again. He's putting it towards the middle once more, towards Brainiac. It's bounded out by all 3 of them. Scorchel could have a great shot here. Instead, he puts it off the backboard. Doesn't find the double. It's in the middle, and Fireheel's gonna score. Monsoon with a quick 3.
I feel like the Monsoon were inevitable. I mean, you started chirping them after you get a win, and now here comes Fire and Scorchel really starting to find their game.
All it took was a loss to wake them up a little bit. Firehill is well and truly alive here. 2 goals and an assist already in this game 3. We're only a minute and a half in. Scorchel puts just one in the middle. Is there anyone there? Silks, the only one that meets it. Gets a touch past Firehill. Here come the Sharks. They need something to start going their way now before it's too late. They've got 3 goals to make up, but they want to stay alive in this series. Driz puts the shot. Saved by Firehill. Put out to the corner. Silks has a chance here. It's only Brainiac to beat. Scorchel has no boost, but he can't quite find the air dribble. It's out to Sage, though, and Sage's shot met by Brainiac with a 50 again. Silks passes it to himself, putting it into the middle. Is Driz there? He is, but he's under. Doesn't get a great touch. He does get the boost. Passes it off the wall back to Silks. Silks puts a shot on target. Saved by Scorchel. Driz is there for the follow-up. It's off the post. And finally cleared by Scorchel, who gets it over Sage. Into the middle, still has possession. Ball 50'd out. Brainiac puts a touch up onto the wall. Firehill's not going to be able to go for it. It's right to Driz. But Driz is hit right to Firehill. It's back bouncing out in the corner. Silks keeps it here. Scorchel can't get it past Silks. Silks gets it past 2. This could be dangerous for the Sharks, and he put it in the middle. There's no one in the net. Firehill pops it up. He's gotten back in time. Sharks still dangerous, though. Silks, full boost. Back into the middle again. Sage's shot off the crossbars. There's a follow-up, and Driz finds it. And the Sharks might just have a lifeline.
The Sharks needed that so bad. That's a good pass by Silks, and then Sage wins the 50. It hits off the crossbar, and then Driz doing what he's done best this series and just taking advantage of what he's given.
It's exactly what they needed. Scorchel backing up on this kickoff. Firehill keeps it in the middle. It's being 50 to lot. Driz can't find the shot. That could have been very dangerous. Scorchel was the only one back, but he gets the only touch. Silks into the middle. Put out to the side. Firehill onto the backboard. Silks. They both miss, and Firehill with a wide open net for his hat trick.
That's just how it's gone for the Sharks. Once they think they get life, something happens defensively, whether it's a double commit or that. Just brutal for the Sharks.
Then right after they start to get a little hope, it's ripped straight away from them by a really unfortunate mistake. Good cheat up by Scorchel. They're going to try and bury this game. If they can get one more, they will well and truly have this series and prove that they are a playoff team. Still trying not to let it happen, though. He gets saved. Driz now. Possession of the ball on the wall. What does he do? He waits for it to drop. Can't get it past Brainiac. He's bouncing up into the corner. Scorchel's there. Firehill balls it. It's a double commit on the follow, and Silks meets it. So Brainiac's the only one back right now. He got like it's past him, but he's trying to keep possession of it. Scorchel does get back, kind of bails him out a little bit. Silks to the middle. Firehill clears it out. Driz the only one with possession of the ball now. Pops it up. He has 2 to beat here. Off the backboard, Firehill with the save, and Scorchel with a huge clear. So 1 minute to find 3 goals for the Sharks. This is a daunting task if they want to stay alive in this series and also in the playoff race. But that pass is off. Firehill finds another one for his 4th goal of this game.
Firehill, what we said, Firehill showing up in the biggest moments. Your team loses, you need someone to put their weight on their shoulders, and Fire, the round 1, steps up big time.
Silks has left the game.
Yeah, just play it out.
Yeah, so we're going 2v3. He's come back. All right, Brainiac clears. Scorchel gets 50'd. Ball still in the middle for the Sharks, but it's cleared away by Firehill. And at this point, Monsoon, possession on offense again, as it really has been the story all series. Brainiac trying to keep this one alive, but it is 50 double. Silks just joined back in a Roadhog. I don't know if it's relevant or not.
What are you trying to do with that?
I don't know, man. Putting it up into the corner, and he has found a shot, but it's just off, and no one's there to finish it for his team. That was an open net. It's gonna be cleared out to the corner. Scorchel and Firehill both taking possession, but it gets touched away from both of them. Firehill now with possession. Driz gets bumped into taking away from him, and that ball gets put up, and it's gonna stay alive. But this game is well and truly over as Scorchel has a chance to do a really sick shot. It's just hit the ground before it goes in. So
what a freaking series by the Monsoon. That is a statement series. After losing the way they did to the Kraken, to come up against the Sharks team that's the same record as you. You're fighting for a playoff spot, and you turn around and you play like that. That is unbelievable by them.
That is perfect. That's exactly what they needed, was that little comeback series after what happened with the Kraken last week, and especially against a team that they're competing against for playoff spots. This was crucial for their season.
And to go to the other side, I mean, this was the first 3v3 the Sharks have had in a couple weeks. And all the games were pretty much close except that last one. And I think after the way it started, I think their mental was just shattered very early in that.
100%, yeah.
But I'm very, very impressed with how the Monsoon just handled a crucial game like that. All of them looked so ready for that series.
100%, yeah. It's daunting. It's absolutely become such a daunting task. Like, it's a huge toll on the mental when you've lost 2 straight close games like that. The Sharks did really well to bounce back in Game 3, but it fell apart for them fully.
Yeah. So now we are going to go to the post game, and Driz is going to be taking the pregame once again, or the post game once again.
Right.
Hey Driz, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, you guys kept it close most games except that last one. Do you have any idea what really went wrong?
Mostly because we had no communication with Slicks since he couldn't really talk. So that kind of was a downfall there. We couldn't really talk to him. And between everybody, I think we played decent. We did double commit a lot because of that. But I don't know, man. It was rough to watch myself too.
Yeah, but again, I mean, the series, the matches themselves were very close. I just felt like a lot of the times the Monsoon were just putting all the pressure on you. You guys were taking advantage of the shots you were getting, but the Monsoon just had pure volume of shots. And I think that was the difference between who won this series and who lost. So, what do you guys think you can do better for next week?
I mean, hopefully, we play as a team, get some games going on, try to get good communication around, and also hopefully Silks can actually talk so we can have some communication there too.
That would be
most of the time.
That would be pretty helpful, I think, for the communication.
Yeah,
100%.
because most of the time, he would go up, and someone else would also go up, because we didn't know when he would go up for balls and stuff. So, mostly why I feel like we lost.
So next week, you will be going up against the Cyclones. So that is not the team you want to face when you're trying to get back into the playoff picture, but that feels like a must-win for you guys. So how are you gonna try to get ready? Just try to play more before next week?
Yeah, just try to get some training in, getting some communication well, try to understand each other more and how we play,
Yeah. Infrared, you got anything for Driz before we let him go?
No, it's just I liked how you played. It's unfortunate that it didn't go your way. I like your defense, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
unfortunate loss. Hopefully you guys bounce back next week against the Cyclones, and we will see you then.
thank you.
Damn.
Alright.
That's gonna be tough for the Sharks to bounce back from. Like we talked about, going 2-5 now that there's 4 teams that were sitting 2-4. Whoever loses these is gonna have a big hill to climb.
Yeah.
And of course the Sharks are gonna face Cyclones next week. That it's just so unfortunate for them.
In the form the Cyclones are in right now, that almost feels like a scheduled loss, but
they gotta win. They have no choice but to win if they want to make it.
They really have to. I mean, this game is so important for them next week now, which it just sucks the opponent they have.
Yeah. Alright, so now we are going to do the post game, and Infrared, once again, you're going to be very excited.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Once again.
Bring him in. I need to see him. I need to see him. Let's go.
Tell him now. Bring me my money.
Bring me my money.
Hey, I've got a good amount to talk about with how you guys played. So let's start. Let's start with how important that win was for your team. So with that, you go to 3-4 and are now gonna be in a playoff spot guaranteed going into next week. So how, as a team, how did you feel you guys played together?
That was a lot better than the Kraken game. I'll tell you that much.
I can agree on that one, man.
I can wholeheartedly agree.
We had full capability of sweeping that. That game we lost, I told the team I'm gonna go out there and try to be mechie, and it didn't work. Sorry, though. It's okay though. It's okay. So we kind of gave that game. We gave that game away, and then game 4 we came out fucking so.
So, what I found that stood out was multiple things. Number one, the way as a team you guys were all working together. Like if Fire was having a bad game, you step up. If you were having a bad game, Brainiac stepped up. Like all three of you had each other's backs when you weren't playing at your best, which I found amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like that game 5 was pretty much all, or that game 4 was pretty much all Fire Heal. And then game 1, I felt like Brainiac was everywhere. Defensively, offensively, got the first goal of the series. Like,
yeah. Love that.
And then the way you were playing that series, that was definitely the Scorchel I know. The Scorchel I've seen in 6-mans, or the Scorchel I've seen in other matches, like whatever. That looked like you.
Love that. Love that from you.
So I think that's the best I've seen the Monsoon play this season.
I know, right? I mean, it was a must-win game, you know. Coming
You guys
into
stepped up.
Yeah. No,
Coming into it, I made sure vibes were high, not low like last time, and you know, see what happens whenever the vibes are high. In a vibey team. Said to yourself whenever you saw the move, be a vibey team in the call. So we love that for us. You know, I try to go out there get a few double taps, but I'm bad, so I didn't hit him.
Hey, you was close. You was close.
And you talked about how big this game was because of your schedule coming up, but next week you got the Tridents, who I don't know if it's just them hyping themselves up, but it sounds like they're playing better than they were when they had Jerry.
The Kraken hyped them up. Well, Ash is a glorified round 2, and if they have a good round 2, that's probably a pretty scary team if Solo doesn't overcommit.
Yeah. So how are you guys going to try to get ready for next week?
I did ask for a scrim against that Tridents team, so I might try to get that earlier in the week. Unless you're not allowed to scrim the next piece.
You can. It's just probably not a good idea to.
Oh, we're not gonna do it before
scrim a team to scrim a team that you're gonna face the following week.
I just wanted to.
Then they can get strategies from you. I wouldn't recommend it, but you very well.
Yeah, but you can get strategy from them.
You can get strategies from VOD, and I can get strategy from them. I just want to see how their team plays. Honestly, I don't really care that much. I mean, we're just gonna have to fight hard against that team. I know Solo's pretty good. Well, he has the most goals in the league. Just gotta have better defense than he has offense. It's that simple. Depending on how good his teammates are. I know Ash will be on high ping because he's EU, so
yeah,
we could take advantage of that pretty easily.
All right, Infrared, you got anything for Scorchel before we wrap this up?
Oh, I know he does.
No, oh my god, bro, you know I do, dude. I just gotta say, man, you're like so freaking good at this. Do you want my spot on the waves? You can have it.
No hablo inglés.
Oh my god, yo, good game, bro. You're crazy. That was nice.
Oh, I know. My captain's crazy too. He bounced back weak. Put him at 3. Put him at 3. If he's any lower on fucking Since's list, if he's any lower on Nate's list, I'm rioting. And I'm and also I'm better than Cloud. Sorry.
Ooh. You
mic
did not
drop,
play good
yeah.
last week, so it's kind of hard to,
I know I didn't play good last week, but I know I'm better. Well, I didn't feel like I played bad. I just think we as a team played bad.
And also, I feel like okay, hold on. How do you feel? I feel like Brainiac played really good today as a round 3. How do you feel about his performance?
I was very appreciative. I did a VOD review with him on one game.
Oh my god, you're such a good teammate.
I pointed out, yeah, I know, taking the leader role, IGL type shit.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I was showing him the ropes.
IGL
Yeah.
is crazy. Get out.
I was showing him the ropes, showing him a few things that he could do better, and I think he did really good today. I am very appreciative. Obviously needs to work on the offense a little bit, but he had good chances, and that's way better than that Kraken's game. If we can keep the momentum, we can definitely beat the Tridents. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see. I haven't seen that team yet, so you never know. We see it on Friday, so
true.
We get our first. We get first taste of their. But anyways.
Well, I got nothing else, so
that's all I got.
I'm gonna just drag you back to your chat. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you. No. Drag me to the big one.
To the big one. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Striker. It's always a pleasure.
Of course.
I better see MVP on that thing. I'm just kidding. Give it a fire hill.
Wow, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, that was something. That was actually a really good series. I mean, it was more just the Monsoon really put on a show. I think the Sharks played all right, but just the pressure that the Monsoon had that series really solidified.
No, it was relentless. Genuinely relentless.
And I've also learned that color commentary is not for me. That was.
That's fair. I learned that my spectate has an issue where it doesn't show all the players in the game at the start. That's why at the beginning of the first game I was so confused because I remember missing someone, but my spectate menu was just missing a player.
Oh, interesting.
So, just gonna ignore that.
So, let's talk about the what's upcoming this week. We've got 3 of the 8 games done already, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have got one more game Wednesday, and that will be my last game of the week that I'm casting. It will be the Clouds and the Stingrays at 6 p.m. EST. Then that also wraps up the... No, it doesn't. It doesn't wrap up the Pelagic. There will be no games Thursday. Then Friday at 5 p.m. EST to wrap up the Pelagic Division will be Bolts Tridents, which I think is going to be a really fun game to watch.
That could be a barn burner.
I also think Clouds Stingrays will be fun to watch in a way because they're both, once again, they're both 2 and 4. It's crucial for them. So I think that will also be fun to watch. Then immediately after, Friday 6 p.m. EST, it's looking like Tempest Reef is gonna happen then, but it's not confirmed yet. So I assume Tempest Reef is gonna be Friday 6 p.m. EST. That's gonna be very important playoff wise because both those teams are at the bottom of their respective leaderboards. So they're gonna have to bounce back big. Then
100%.
Then we have 2 games Sunday back to back, both in the Benthic division. So Abyss Orcas, which is it's gonna be a dogfight. I wish I was there to cast that. Sunday 5 p.m. EST. Immediately following that, another dogfight between the Fangs and the Tide at 6 p.m. EST. I'm so jealous for whoever's casting those.
You have no idea. I feel the same way because I'm not going to be there for either of those ones either.
Nate and Sinks are gonna have a field day.
Oh my god.
I wish I could be there for those.
Yeah.
But, Infra, do you got any final things before we wrap the stream up?
No, I'm good, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you can go join the chat with them. I'm probably gonna join shortly.
Okay.
All right, have a good night, Infra. And that is gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. 3 games today, 1 game tomorrow, and then you won't see me the rest of the week. I hope I see you guys there tomorrow. I wouldn't say wish me a happy birthday, but you know, it's the last game before my birthday. I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Why were their names not their names, bro? It's pissing me off.
Give me dick.
Because they hate everybody.
Man.
I'll call your dick.
I know, bro.
Oh my God.
What's up? What's up,
Just troll
Striker?
me,
What's
bro.
up? I want big black dick.
Striker, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Striker.
Dude,
That's-
y'all balled
That was a
out.
game.
That was the best